top priority to environment protection and maintaining the green balance of the earth, pushing bars to create benchmarks in environment management practices, institutionalize the sense of environment care among all its members, and it takes pride in being a responsible corporate citizen and committed to ecological and social standards that involve the community. Rampura Agucha Mine, the captive zinc mine of Hindustan Zinc Limited, has the world's largest deposits of rich-grade zinc and lead ore. It is considered one of the most cost-efficient zinc mines in the world. A well-defined environment management practice has been integrated into all its mining, beneficiation and auxiliary operations. Dust emanation is prevented from the point of initiation while loading of ore into dumpers for transportation to the point where ore is transferred to the primary crusher. All roads are sprinkled with water regularly for dust suppression.
A compound of dust suppressant is used with water spray, which further reduces dusts from getting airborne.
Air monitoring is done regularly to assure ambient air quality. Zero discharge of water is accomplished through simultaneous recycling of wastewater and collecting runoff water through garland drains. A water reservoir of 50,000 cubic meters has been constructed for storage of processed water.
A swamp of 65,000 cubic meter capacity is built for rainwater harvesting.
Tailing pond is lined with impervious layer of LDPE where tailing slurry is collected.
Hindustan Zinc Vedanta, we are always striving for the betterment of the society and to create an environment so that our operation should just look like a garden.
Canopy-based dense green belts of trees are developed as acoustic barriers for noise dispersion. Waste dumps are stabilized with soil cover and plantation. A new technology, geotextile, is introduced to better manage the overburdened slopes. Biodegradable textiles are laid across the overburden and fixed properly. This helps in stabilizing the surface of the burden. Thereafter, a variety of plant seeds and grasses are sown which further bind soil together and produce greenery.
About 280,000 trees are
Planted in mining area, colony and roadsides. This year, on the eve of Environment Day, June 5th, a challenge of planting another 1 lakh trees was taken as a commitment.
We were thinking that we should take a plantation of 20,000. Our CEO puts as a challenge, why we cannot take a challenge of 1 lakh plantation. We immediately accepted the challenge.
अब शेख साहब ने बहुत बड़ी जिम्मेदारी ली है जो कि अलग से हटके है 1 लाख पौधे लगाने का संकल्प लेके और विश्व स्तर का काम है।
हम एक सिंगल ऐसी कंपनी होंगे कि कंपनी वाइड 1 लाख पौधे लगाए गए।
मैं नहीं समझता कि राजस्थान में इससे अच्छा उदाहरण और कोई हो सकता है।
एक ऐतिहासिक शुरुआत है, इसको आगे बढ़ाना है, पूरे देश में एक उदाहरण कायम करना है कि इस प्रकार से यदि कोई इनिशिएटिव लिया जाता है तो वो इस प्रकार से उससे पूरी तरह से सफल भी होता है।
Green economy is this year's theme of the Environment Day. A United Nations Environment Programme UNEP initiative, it has developed a working definition of a green economy as one that results in improved human well-being and social equity, while significantly reducing environmental risks and ecological scarcities.
When we talk about green, we mean to say we carry out a job in such a manner that it minimizes our impact on environment.
Making green development as integral part of mining, where mining is required as basic industry for development and creating a balance between development and environment. The challenges were well taken and pledged to execute it across the facility.
we divided ourselves into 7 different groups. Every group had an owner. A certain kind of area was designated to that person.
It was a daunting task. They were chosen from the pool of executives who were aware with these kinds of job. Challenges were enormous. It was summertime in Rajasthan. Temperature was soaring at 45 degrees Celsius. This time of the year, there was always acute shortage of water in water-starved state of Rajasthan. The entire project had to be completed before rainy season starts. The whole operation was planned meticulously. They put their heads together and a road map for the job was chalked out. Owners are challenge seekers.
Being an owner, I have been given the target of 24,000 plantation, and 24,000 plantation is really a tough task. It is not just a matter of transplanting the plant, but the survival was really a tough challenge.
क्योंकि उस टाइम में बहुत हाई टेम्परेचर था, 45-47 डिग्री एवरेज टेम्परेचर हुआ करता था, तो उस टाइम में पानी हमें पौधों को बचाने के लिए पानी ज़्यादा ही पिलाना पड़ता था, मतलब पर डे हर अल्टरनेट डे पानी हमें पौधे को देना होता, जिसकी वजह से पौधे का सर्वाइवल रेट अच्छा रहा.
There were more challenges faced in West Dump Plantation. Waste dump mainly consists of big boulders and stones. Water retention capacity of West Dump is very little, so moisture content of the soil is very critical for the survival of the plant.
An Environment Department personnel was put in charge as owner of West Dump Plantation.
मुझे 12,000 प्लांटेशन लगाने का दायित्व दिया गया. ये एक टफ दायित्व दिया गया मुझे, जो कि वेस्ट डंप पे लगाना था. मुझे गनी बैग में मिट्टी और खाद को मिक्स करके उसमें डाला और प्लांटेशन उसमें चलाया.
Vendors, those who had earlier experience, were chosen for the job. The task was grand and the challenges were colossal. They interacted and came to a platform where they were sure to do the job in a certain time period and deliver at the same time. They were further given the responsibility to maintain the plantation for another 2 years.
हमारे को 5 जून को पर्यावरण दिवस के ऊपर हिंदुस्तान जिंक ने 24,000 पौधे लगाने का टारगेट दिया है. उसमें हमने सभी पौधे लगा दिए हैं और सभी अच्छी तरह से चल रहे हैं, सभी जीवित हैं.
और 2 साल में मेरे को 8 फीट की हाइट देना है.
इसको हमको 2 वर्ष तक जीवित रखना है, ये लक्ष्य हमारा है.
Apart from human effort, survival of plantations depends on favorable conditions of nature. To avoid a possibility of failure, the contractors planted more number of saplings as a safety measure and achieved the target within given time.
5 जून के अंदर जो पर्यावरण दिवस था उसमें हमें कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मिला था 3,000 पौधों के लिए. उसमें जो पौधे लगाए हमने 4,300, उसमें वर्क ऑर्डर से ज़्यादा लगाए थे.
जून के महीने के अंदर हमने 12,500 प्लांट मैंने अपने द्वारा यहाँ अलग अलग विभिन्न साइडों में लगवा दिए.
It was a coordinated endeavor between the owners and contractors. They would interact and exchange ideas and guidelines regularly. Owners were always vigilant and taking stock of situations while making the project successful.
कितने प्लांट का ऑर्डर दिया है, वो बराबर प्लांट लगा रहा है नहीं लगा रहा है, कितनी हाइट का अपन ने ऑर्डर दिया उसके अकॉर्डिंग चेक करना, वो उसमें प्लांटेशन के अंदर पानी दे रहा है नहीं दे रहा है, प्लांट चल रहा है नहीं चल रहा है, वो सारी जिम्मेदारी ओनरशिप की होती है.
And these all were handled very meticulously by the people and the team, and they could achieve the 1 lakh plantation target in a period of around 2.5 months.
Today, 97% of the plantation has survived and thriving. It has been possible through the involvement and great planning of all the stakeholders like implementers, senior officers and cooperation of the union representatives.
तो हर एक ग्रुप में हमने 20-20, 50-50 आदमी डाले हैं. वो 50 आदमी को हमने निर्देश या हमने उनका आग्रह किया कि ये आपकी सबकी जिम्मेदारी है कि प्लांटेशन कंटिन्यू रहे, अच्छा डेवलपमेंट हो इस क्षेत्र में.
The success of 1 lakh tree plantation drive is unique in semi-arid Rajasthan and one of its kind in corporate India. The effort of Agucha mine will be a fit case study for stimulating green investment and enabling a green economic transition in our development story.
Plant a tree in our life, I think it is more than sufficient to take care of our oxygen requirement throughout the life.
Trees become an integral part of the society, integral part of the villages, integral part of the industry. So this is the way we approach towards the plantation.
It's not an end of the journey, it's the start of the journey, what we think actually. We want to convert our operation in such a manner, it should get mingled with the environment, he should have a pride and he should have a different view with respect to the mining.